Hi investors and traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will be talking about a stock which is bottomed out. In year 2021, this stock was listed on NSE and BSE together at a price of about 940 or something. Since then, the stock has been continuously falling down to an extent that the stock is now 63% corrected. It's a heavy amount of correction that has taken place. If I look at the fundamentals, they are extremely good. They look very, very nice. They look stable. So let me just brief you about some important point about this particular stock. So wait, I'm just going to disclose the stock, but hear me out before you really, go ahead. So the first and foremost that the market cap of this particular stock is about 1350 crores. It is about 1000 crores. That's a very positive point. Then it's a stock of the agriculture sector, chemical and agriculture sector. The the stock has a P which is below 10 and which is way below its peers in the similar in the similar industries. Then operating profits have increased from 44 crores and now it is about 207 crores, almost like the profits have increased by 5 times. If we talk about the market cap has also becomes at least 4 times, 3 times, at least 3 times. So let me take you to the screener.in, and the company that I'm talking about is 𝐻𝐿𝐵 Industries. The stock P is 3.376. The ROC is about 38%. ROE is about 30%. And company has delivered good profit growth of 56%. Means the profits have been growing year on year basis with a CAGR of 56%. And company has a good return on equity, which is 33%. Like you may be all asking, when the stock has been falling down, why are you wanting to buy now? So I'm going to tell you something which is backed by the news. So stay connected till the end. If you will hear, you will understand what's my logic behind it. So if I look into the peers, there are peers. We have the peers in the form of United Phosphorus, PI Industries, Sumitomo Chemicals, Shada Cropcom, Rallis India, Bharat Rasayan, Dhanuka Agritech, and 𝐻𝐿𝐵 is in the last. If you notice their current market price, or I just want to concentrate on the PE for this moment, it's the least in the same industry. Now let's talk about the sales from 2020 to till 2000 September. You can have a look that the sales have almost doubled. See here, the sales have almost doubled. If I look into the operating profit margins, 12, 16, 19, 22, 18, 17, 18, 18, and then slightly low in the last quarter. But if I look into the September quarter, the operating profit margins were pretty much stable. I find a very interesting thing that the EPS has been growing in the last, like if you just have a look at September 22, it's about 12 rupees. Again, if we go on year basis, the sales was 514, and in March 2022, it was 1450. Almost like 3 times sales. The operating profit margins, if you just look into a year basis, there has been a consistent growth, almost double. The operating profit margins have doubled from 2014. EPS, if you have a look, the EPS from 21 rupees has become 47 rupees. Okay, now let's look into the reserves. Reserves are also growing on a continuous basis. If you just plot a graph between the reserves and the year, you will see there is a constant growth in the reserves, which is a very, very strong point. And the borrowings are dismal. Like you can ignore borrowings for the moment. Now let's go down and further and see the most important criteria. Are they being able to generate from their operating cash from their operating activity? Yes, they are generating cash from operating activity every single year, and there is a net cash flow, right? There's a net cash flow also. Debtor days are almost constant, and if you have a look at it, the promoters have recently increased their holdings. Just recently, in as recent as yesterday, 3rd of February, which is Friday, they have increased their holding. Let me share the important notice with you. Here is it. The latest disclosure under SEBI's prohibition of insider trading regulations was made by SAMS Industries Limited. in Hiranba Industries, which is part of like SAMS is one of the company which is invested in Hiranba, which are partner of Hiranba Industries. They have acquired 6,000 equity shares at an average price of 330. Was reported to the exchange on 4th February 2023. Right, so there are promoters. These are one of the promoters. They are also buying their own shares. So that means they believe that the stock has reached to a very strong support zone. Just before we go anywhere, we'll just have a look at the company, what exactly the company does. These are into fertilizers, they are into public health, they are into insecticides, herbicides, fungicides, etc. Now let's have a look at the price. This is how the prices. The stock was, IPO came at about 950 rupees. After that, the stock has been just in a downfall, almost corrected by 63%. Almost corrected by 63%. Up correction ke baad, stock has reached to a very stable point. I think it has reached to its intrinsic value. What we can really do is now the money management has to come and play, right? Please do not buy. A lot of you, like I give such beautiful stocks. No one ever mentions that they made money, but one Nureka, somebody has, a lot of you have bought, and I'm sure you buy a lot of other stocks, but Nureka, everybody keeps commenting about Nureka. So I again am telling you, I'm giving you the stock, but you are deploying the money. I never told you sell your house and put it in Nureka. Just put small amount of money. If the stock goes down, you can average it out, and there is a certain place where you can say, yeah, I need to come out of it. So the similar strategy I'm telling you here, I have checked in front of you all the fundamentals of the stock. If it suits you, fine. If you don't, if you're not convinced, you should ignore buying it. I expect a buying above 345 with a stop loss of 300 and 300. If it goes down to below 309 or 308, we need to compulsory exit the stock. But in case we find it getting stabilized at about 310, we can accumulate some more quantity, and I'm expecting at least 20 to 25 or 30% return very soon. When I say 30% return, means I'm expecting a 100-point move in this particular stock. Means I'm expecting stock to reach about 450 in upcoming days. So the stock is actually bottomed out. Stock has fallen, given a very massive breakout after the day, a few days back on 30th of January, a massive breakdown has come. But when it has fallen, the promoters found it interesting to increase their stake in the company. So I just showed you the information that there is insider buying happening. The promoters find the price is very reasonable, and they are entering into their own stock. So if you consider that as a positive sign, you can accumulate some quantity at 345, some at 300 or 310. And if it goes up, your target will be at least 20 to 30%. So that's what I'm expecting. So in case you like my video, please give a thumbs up and share it with others. Let's keep making money together.